celebrating 20 years of partnership. This is a special edition of our San Francisco Estuary Report.
The partnership was born really out of EPA. It's a Clean Water Act program, Section 320 of the Clean Water Act. And it was EPA staff who initially garnered all the information, managed the project, built the project, and saw it through the approval by both the state of California and the U.S. federal government.
The partnership is a vibrant amalgam of federal, state, regional, local, and private entities who come together and bring their intelligence, commitment, and funding to both help us understand the scientific processes that are underway and affect how we see and manage and enjoy the Bay, and also lay the groundwork for how should we marshal our resources, what do we need to work on, where are the top priorities for spending money. It's really the switchboard where all of these things come together and then go out to be implemented throughout the Bay.
This cooperative, collaborative process that the Estuary Partnership has brought to the dialogue around the San Francisco Bay region, that really wasn't there in the mid-1980s, late 1980s. Everyone was pretty siloed in their own particular agency, in their own particular set of rules, regulations, governance structures.
The benefit of the Estuary Project, then evolving into ultimately to the Estuary Partnership, was people did feel like they got their voices heard.
We were one of the first programs that was founded on the concept of bringing disparate parties together to talk about a single subject like restoring San Francisco Bay health, and really pulling in not just the agencies but also nonprofits and the business community, the farming interests. It was the first time that was really done.
That's what you were talking about there. You were talking about the estuary. You were talking about the issues of the estuary. There was no other things on the table. It was about the estuary.
Bringing different perspectives to the table, making the best use of what the resources we bring, playing to each organization's strengths. I think everything is improved by that continuous implementation through partnership.
The partnership is trying to reach out to, in effect, all of the citizens of the Bay Area to be part of it. But you know, active groups, those are the ones that kind of are the focal point, but it is on behalf of everyone.
The Estuary Partnership works very well to give voice to these organizations, to help them understand their common ground, to help them understand what they can do together without losing their individual identities.
It is not a partisan place where particular points of view must hold sway. I think it's a very open and well-run forum for us to bring together the science, the regulatory world, the financial abilities of different partners.
There's kind of a triad of support for the San Francisco Estuary Partnership, a key triad, if you will. So it's US EPA, then there's the State Water Resources Control Board, and then we are, of course, part of the Association of Bay Area Governments, which is our home agency. We could not do these complicated projects with just 17 staff here. So we have the master plan for the estuary, which has been here with us now for 20 years, approved by both the state of California, Governor Wilson, and the US EPA back in 1993. And that is basically a blueprint for needed activities all across the estuary to bring back health and resiliency to a whole array of habitats and to water quality.
That as climate changes, and the environment changes, and people change, politics change, economics go up and down, throughout these kinds of variations, there needs to be a sense of what the options are and what their relative strengths are.
We have an array of good partners, federal, state, and nonprofit, and we work with them to develop the best projects that implement the actions in the CCMP, in the management plan, and we look for funding to do that. Two of the large initiatives we have right now going on at the partnership, one is the San Pablo Stormwater Spine Project. And that is a multiple funded through about 4 different funding sources, work to bring stormwater benefits all along the 7 cities of San Pablo Avenue. And at the end of the project, there will be stormwater units built in the ground in each one of these cities to test various aesthetics and treatment processes that will bring a lot of new information to bear on how urban areas can retrofit their existing systems to better address stormwater, which was one of the most difficult issues that this region, as a highly urbanized estuary, really faces. The other project I would mention is the trash capture project that we have right now with 66 cities around the region. And for those cities, we have worked with vendors to identify full trash capture devices that can be brought into the city and placed into drainage basins and capture trash before they enter the main stormwater system. We were able to bring over $4.5 million to the cities to address the stormwater issue through this project.
The partnership attracts an extraordinary level of funding and leverages the funding of those in the Bay Area when competing for funds on a statewide or national basis.
We have an enormous amount of goodwill from the key agencies and entities and individuals who are major players in this system, and that has been a hallmark of the program for 20 years.
Not only does the estuary benefit, but we benefit as the humans that live around it. So it's really highlighting the significance of the estuary and that we all can make a difference in it.
And I cannot underestimate how important that has been for all the successes of this partnership, is the actual people every day, every month, every year who commit their time and their talents to the work that we do and the work that we all want to get done. And it is really the collective talent of that group that has formed the success of this partnership.
For more information about the San Francisco Estuary Partnership, along with a variety of reports, newsletters, videos, and conferences, visit our website, sfestuary.org.